this like imposed idea of the American dream is like you can come from your third world country and you can find peace and you have this like democracy and freedom of speech, and then a kid sits in a tent in front of his math class and he gets fucking maced. Like
freedom of speech until
you're Arab or until you're brown.
But your speech doesn't suit the narrative.
War is an industry. I mean, the more kids they kill in Gaza, the more money goes into their pockets. 1 in 8 households in America doesn't know where their next meal is going to come from. 1 in 8.
Wow.
People in Israel are living for free. Their entire life is subsidized. And I've seen it. There's free housing, free healthcare, free education.
And as you were saying, the subsidies also come from war, too.
Yes. Oh, my God. If TikTok was banned, we'd be flopping. There's 7 million U.S. small businesses on TikTok. 7 million?
Yeah,
They
that's
would
a big
destroy
one.
the economy.
What do you think about thirst trapping for Palestine? Because this guy does it a lot.
I've been doing it since day one.
And then one of my friends saw the video
Even
that we did. He was
subconsciously.
like, that girl is so cute. I'm pro-Palestinian now.
I get a lot of messages from Israelis that are like, I don't know, you're making me change my... That picture you posted is making me change my mind. I'm like, yeah. Oh, I really want to do Habibti House.
Let's do it.
I think that'd be so fun. Nurhan could be a person for Habibti House.
She's a musician. She's like,
The musician.
yeah.
Wait, is Habibti House going to be something like they bring a lot of Arab artists, like specifically?
It's like Arab baddies.
It's just
like any cool
the
Arab.
baddies. Well, no, it's just like
Only
it's like
baddies, no
Habibi
uglies.
House is
No
us three,
uglies.
No
and
ugly
Habibti
Arab.
House is
Women.
Look, our 2 Arab baddies right here. The first 2 on the podcast.
Oh gosh.
Their hair.
I'm blushing.
Feels like ASMR. I was gonna start an ASMR channel.
Let's see what
Right,
you got.
What would you do? Like eat stuff?
Yeah, but then I couldn't do it because
So
it's a
weird.
famine. Not famine.
Oh, the
starvation.
hunger that's
Yeah.
going on in Gaza? Yeah. ASMR is kind of weird.
I love it.
I'm just not really into it.
I just think
It's very cringy. And just
seems-
like, it makes me uneasy.
I think that has more to do with you than
Ooh, we're getting into the psychology of it.
I just think it seems oddly sexual.
It's very horny.
Yeah.
Is it?
When
It's
it's
so
not. When it's
sexual.
really not.
Well,
They're
It's
evil.
very horny.
There's a lot of like there's like a very blurry line between like regular ASMR and then it gets really weird.
The weird, like
The weird.
The one that you have to pay for. The paywall ASMR.
I wanted to say Japanese, but it's not. Is it? It's like cosplay. Like that.
Like it's called hentai.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
We can
I don't
talk
think
about
that
it.
has to do
Ramadan is
with
over.
So back to business as usual.
Back to business as usual. Who's pulling up the hentai?
Get like 11 months of hentai.
Is that
My
like,
Abdallah's in the house.
is that like henna?
No, it's not. You are too pure for this
Henna.
world, man.
Henna.
Henna?
We
Yeah,
can't
Parker.
put this in the podcast because the guy I'm talking to's mom hates me and no, she doesn't hate me. She just doesn't want me to say anything haram. So
This is the extra scenes, you know.
yeah, this is behind the paywall.
Delete the scenes. Yeah.
This is behind the paywall.
Behind the
Patreon for
ASMR
show.
paywall.
All right, yellow.
All right.
Let's go intro guy.
Okay.
Intro. What's up, guys? This is episode number
Don't.
1 million of the Habibi House podcast, the number 1 Arab American podcast, and we
Is
have
it?
in the world. Yes,
Today we have a very, very special
We,
guest.
we actually did our own
Special
research,
guest.
and we
According
figured,
to-
according to us, we are the
we
number
just
1
took
Arab
out the
American
rest of the
podcast.
competition.
I just think
Actually, I
there's-
agree too, though.
There is no
I
competition.
don't think there's many others, so we get to
it's
make
like
that.
us versus like 3 guys.
Yeah, basically. We like to say that we are the Arab American podcast in the world. That's technically the term, but Atif
Yeah.
always says the number 1.
We are the number
Yellow,
1.
let's talk.
And we have.
That's a good one.
But they're
Those are
Canadians.
friends.
They're not. They're
Yeah,
not Arab
so-
American.
Okay,
like,
so in the
for example,
nation.
like
Yeah.
like AB Talks is overseas in the
Oh,
Middle East.
we're
and-
chilling.
We're
So
chilling.
there really is nobody
We're
like
the number
us.
1
It's
in the
just
world.
We're
us.
the Arab American podcast.
And
We
then
are.
there's Habibti House. Anyways,
Habibti House.
Oh, coming up.
Whoa.
Don't spoil it.
we forgot to introduce the guest.
Okay, yeah.
Our
We
guest
have-
today
She needs no
is-
introduction.
Maya
doesn't.
Abdallah, actress, activist, influencer,
Yeah.
clothing brand, fashion
Ayuni.
designer, Ayuni.
Ayuni, brand new, just dropped.
Welcome to the Habibi House.
Thank you. I have been waiting to be here for so long.
Yes,
I'm ecstatic.
so excited to
wanted to
have
have
you.
you.
We've been waiting to have you too.
I've,
Yeah.
I've been waiting to come. So Thank
Here
you
we
guys for
are.
having
The
me.
time
Here
has
we are.
come.
Yes, ma'am.
My
Yes, sir.
guys.
So what are we gonna start talking about? Did you make all this that
Oh,
you're
yeah,
wearing
tell
right
us
now?
about
Well,
your fit check.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do a
Fit
fit
check.
check. This is the Ayuni unreleased. You guys are getting a special
Ooh,
look.
The exclusive.
This is the exclusive. This is the
Because
next.
this is the colored one.
Yeah, this is the next Ayuni drop. It's a dress. I can't stand up, but.
See it. Go ahead.
Oh, should I? Okay.
Okay, that's fire.
This is the sample though, so
It's a
yours
nice
will look
fabric.
better than
And
this.
and all the cloth is from where?
Palestine.
Let's go.
All the cloth is from Palestine. 50% of all proceeds go to Palestinian relief. So yeah, it's been
Inshallah, that's a
Crazy
generous.
journey.
That's a generous.
5-0.
I know,
percentage.
yeah, and people
Yeah.
people are like, you should donate more. I'm like, you guys will when you find out what UNICEF is donating, you're
Yeah.
gonna be sick.
Yeah.
When you find
Yeah.
out what Red Cross is donating,
Right.
you're gonna
Like,
throw up.
Who are you donating it to?
Yeah, we donate to the GoFundMe's.
To GoFundMe's
Straight
of-
in the GoFundMe.
That's a good way to do it directly.
Isn't that kind
Zowie.
of controversial though?
I mean, I feel like
Because
it's
GoFundMe
more,
itself is not a good brand.
Yeah. Is
it?
Yeah.
I mean,
Because they take
powered so
part
much.
of it, or what? They take a piece of it.
GoFundMe takes. I mean, yeah, all those things take like a little bite of everything. I'm not sure, but GoFundMe is like the only way to get money directly to them. There's like a way to wire, but it's so complicated.
Yeah.
So the
GoFundMe seems
GoFundMe.
as direct as you
Well,
can
so
get.
we're getting more and more. We're like developing more a relationship with this guy, Wally Rashid. He does a lot of like the face, like talking to the like a
Nice.
green screen videos, and he has an initiative. He's Palestinian, and he's talking about PayPal.
Oh yeah.
And literally
all
PayPal,
Zionist, yeah.
PayPal has the settlers have access to PayPal, but the
Yeah.
Palestinians don't. And
Yeah, there's,
he's
like,
trying
so
to
much like
change
that.
that. So he has an initiative to at least get PayPal to the Palestinians. So that's
Yeah.
one big way of getting money to
yeah,
Palestine.
no, that's amazing.
The GoFundMe, like, where is it going? To the people in Gaza?
Yeah, it's like personal GoFundMe.
Specific
Okay.
families.
Are
Yeah.
they for them to get out,
Yeah,
or
everybody's
that's mostly
trying
what
to
it
just
is?
get out. Yeah,
right
like
now?
like I feel like 90% everybody's trying to get the fuck out. Yeah. Can you curse on here?
And and then what though? Come back? Like that's the whole thing.
I mean,
Like
who knows?
are they
Who
giving
knows?
up at that point? They're
Inshallah
just, like,
khair at that point.
Yeah.
they
I
want. They
don't
just happy to
know.
be
Just need to
alive.
seek refuge. I
Yeah,
mean,
happy to be
first.
alive. Yeah, like I mean,
Save their
also
life.
there's like
Yeah.
so much like my aunt's niece, but like through marriage, her niece got shot in the leg, and the bullet shattered in her leg because the IDF uses exploding bullets, so it shattered her leg. One shot through the window of her apartment, shattered her leg. She's wheelchair bound now. But the problem is Gaza is completely. There's no like roads that you can just like wheel down. So it's like the terrain is like not. Like disability friendly, obviously, because it's been bombarded. So it's like she can't even go anywhere. She just like sits in a wheelchair all day at like a church where they're seeking refuge. So it's like people just like want, like I feel like in the beginning people wanted to stay like
Stand their ground.
stand their ground, but like it's gotten to a point where life is uninhabitable there.
Yeah.
That's what they wanted. That's what the occupation
Yeah,
wants, right?
they wanted it. And there definitely are people in the north that are like standing their ground still. I just think it's people with like really young kids or like people that have like medical issues. Like a lot of disabled kids are just like dying.
Right.
And not even directly from the IDF like killing them, but like no access to, there's no ambulances left in some parts and just stuff
Lack
like
of
that.
medical services.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's that way and then to the right.
But yeah.
So, staying on at uni for a little longer
Yeah.
because it was cool how it came about. I remember we ran into you at a protest.
Yeah.
I want to tell the story a little bit and
From the protest or just Ayuni, how it came?
yeah, I mean from the beginning.
So, oh my gosh, Ayuni is crazy, guys.
Well, what does Ayuni mean?
Ayuni means my eyes in Arabic.
I know this. He
Yes.
doesn't know Arabic.
You don't know
Yeah,
Arabic?
I asked specifically because I don't know.
Well, he's
I was doing it for the people.
For the Caucasians watching
Right, yeah.
and others.
and others.
Yeah,
I don't know Arabic. Ayuni means my eyes. So like min ayuni means like from my eyes. And honestly, guys, I had like 10 names. Like people are like, how did you come up with Ayuni? I'm like, dude, that's the only names like everybody agreed on. Like, no, I don't know. I tried everything. But Ayuni started because I was in Palestine on October 7th. We had to evacuate October 14th. We went to Amman, and we knew that the Intifada was coming when we were in Amman. I mean, it was crazy. Like, everybody knew it was coming. It was like the vibe was so sinister in the street. People were like, when we were in Palestine, like, we would be at a shop, and there's no bomb shelters in the West Bank. You hide in people's, like, random cellars for their shops, like, for their, like, dukkan. And, like, we would go to the dukkan, and the man would be like, well, when the first bomb drops, just come to my dukkan, and I'll let you in the cellar. Like, well, I was like... So we knew the Intifada was coming. Everybody knew. Like
Which Intifada?
Like the Intifada right now.
When you're witnessing.
Yeah.
What's happening right now? You talking about in the West Bank?
Intifada just means revolution.
Okay, so there's
Or uprising.
What's been happening for
College
the past 7 months?
students.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Everything
okay.
you're seeing in the
Yeah.
streets, people rising up, the protests.
I
you've been
consider this an
covering.
Intifada. I don't know if other people do.
yeah,
Right? I feel like it is.
Sure, it's a revolution.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Intifada just means uprising. So we knew that Intifada was coming, and we were like, okay, we want to make a ton of clothes to wear to protests, because every time like stuff gets crazy in Palestine, all the kufiyas sell out in America, and like you literally cannot find one. That was what happened in 2021, and like so we're like, I just thought to myself, I'm gonna take a bunch of kufiya inspired clothing, revolutionary clothing to America, so I can have stuff to wear to the protests and just like have stuff to wear. I knew things were happening. So we went to this like random seamstress on Rainbow Street. We took her a kufiya.
Yeah.
In Rainbow Street. Oh my God, the craziest place on earth.
All right.
And we went to Rainbow Street, and we found this like seamstress. She like spoke no English, so we were just like figuring it out with her. And
You know it's gonna be good stuff.
and it was like $5 to make the whole everything we made.
The artsy art people are.
Yeah, they're all fire. It's funny.
Here?
And
Oh
Amman.
man. Oh wow. Okay.
But it's funny because she's like super hijabah, like super modest. And I'm like, listen, I need you to make this as tight as possible. I need you to make this shirt a crop top. And she's like, la haram ya wallah. And I'm like, listen, I'm American. And American, make it tighter. And
Make it tighter.
I know. We like went like 3 times begging her to make it tighter. And then I made an outfit. And then I came to America, and I just wore it to the protest. I never like wanted to sell these. I just wanted to wear them for myself. And then people would like chase me down at the protest. They're like, "Where did you get it from?" I was like, "I made it." I don't know, because there's nothing like it. And I know why now, because it's so hard to do.
Right.
But so then we started making it, and I thought that I'm like so Arab mom mentally that I thought that I could just do everything myself. We hired 10 people today. In one day today, we hired 10 people. So we're
10 Arab, Palestinian, right?
Arabs, yeah. It's hard to find 10 Palestinians that are like,
Yeah.
down for this.
It's like right here.
Yeah, the 10 Palestinians are literally in this room right now. I hired 10 Arab women to join the squad. So isn't that crazy,
Yeah.
dude? Yeah, we know
Here or there?
here, right
Oh,
here.
wow,
Yeah,
okay.
in LA, trying to
What roles are you filling?
trying to distribute. It's so hard. It's so hard. People are like so
To distribute or manufacture it?
to distribute. I have a factory. It's totally fine, but people are so used to Amazon, like having like 5-year-old kids making their stuff, and it comes to your door in 2 days. Like
yeah.
I'm like, dude,
2 days,
no,
like
yeah,
2 seconds.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
you can order something from Amazon, it'll come to you the next morning.
Yeah.
The
I don't
same day
use-
sometimes.
Yeah, I don't use Amazon anymore because it's Zionist, but
Right.
but yeah, they're nuts. Yeah,
Even if they weren't Zionists, they treat their
yeah, they
employees
treat
like
their people like shit. But yeah, it's like you can like. People are like what I ordered 3 days ago. Why isn't it here yet? I'm like, dude, the factory hasn't even started making it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
They haven't even thought about it
Right.
yet.
So how many products do
Wallah,
you have?
mashallah, that's amazing that you hired. You're
You got the
growing
crop-
the team.
Thank you.
What products? The crop top?
I have the top, the original, the one in your. That's the day I decided to make it a business.
Yeah. I remember. I was there.
Yeah, it's crazy. You guys have seen like a lot of this process. I have the top. I have this bandana that I'm wearing. Very cute. Actually, such good quality. They came out today, and I was like, oh my God, this is fire. And then I also
Oh, you
have.
dropped the bandanas today?
No, I just got them,
Oh, you
and
just got
I
them.
finally got them from the factory. I have bracelets. He's wearing one, but I don't. Yeah, can you stick your arm in there?
Give me your arm.
I also sell kafia bracelets.
Ooh, that's
very
new.
nice.
That's cute.
Yeah, but yeah, we're
Budget friendly?
expanding. Yeah, budget friendly and Nos fil nos.
No, it's just something for everybody.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Yeah. And we're going to do men's stuff. We have a lot coming. It's just like, we have to just get
beginning is
through.
always
Yeah,
the
it's
hardest
so
bit.
hard. It's so, I like wanted to quit so many times already.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
not really a quitter.
No, I mean,
It'll
you've
do
been,
that to
you've been
you.
very,
Yeah.
you've been very like driven to make it happen and bring
you.
it to market.
Yeah.
Like seeing you in the behind the scenes process has been cool, and
Thank
like,
you.
inshallah, and yeah, it's materializing in all these products and
Thank
growth.
you.
So
It's so
to the moon, inshallah.
Yeah, to the moon. Yeah, people thought that Iuni was just going to be the shirt, but I want it to be like a whole brand. I want to keep going.
Yeah.
I want to keep going forever. I like it a lot.
The process of even getting the material
Oh,
is like
yeah.
you're literally
I was
getting it
crying
from
every
a
day.
war zone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Talk
even
about
if
that.
even if you find the factory, they might not even respond.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like
For context, I texted him like 2 days ago crying. I'm like sending a video of him of me literally crying because it's so hard to get the fabric.
Yeah.
It is so hard.
Did you land on the one factory?
Yeah, I was using them, but I don't know, like, I love Arabs. I'll never talk bad about Arabs. Oh my God, it's so hard to work with them. It's like I was talking to my brother, and my brother was like, dude, like, you were born the wrong race if you wanted shit to be done fast. It is so hard.
yeah.
it'll be done well, but it's not.
It'll be done so well.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
the fabric is amazing, but they're like, adi.
Right.
Next week, inshallah.
Funny. I
Are they
remember-
busy? Like they're really busy
But
now?
also, this is probably like the hardest time to have a kufiyya factory.
Right,
They're
right,
probably
right.
making so much.
I remember you were trying to get your uncle to go to the coffee
my
shop. He's
God.
like, yeah, bukra.
Oh
For
my
like
God, he
a
said
week.
bukra for like 3 weeks. No,
Yeah.
wallah, he was like, he told me
Bukra's
like,
a good one.
yeah, bukra is apparently a day of the week
Inshallah.
that I don't know what it is. It's the 8th day of the week that I
Yeah.
just keep sleeping through on accident.
right, yeah.
Because he was like, oh, wallah, I bought the fabric yesterday. I'm like, alhamdulillah, when are you going to ship it? He's like, I'll ship tomorrow. 3 weeks later, he's like, I bought the fabric yesterday. Alhamdulillah. I'm like, what are you, like, just
So you've
blatantly
been
lying.
here.
And then he sends it and he goes, I see it got there. Please sell me all the money that I cost for you. I'm like, no, you're going to sit
You're
and
gonna
wait.
wait too.
You're going to
3
wait.
weeks.
That's funny.
You're gonna wait.
3 to 6 business months.
Yeah.
Shout out
I'll
to,
send it to you, Bukra.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, bukra. Shout out to Palestinians
Inshallah.
also for like helping select
Yes.
some of the factories and stuff.
Like on the
What?
shipping option for Iuni.
Bukra.
Prime is like the opposite of Bukra, yeah.
I don't even give them an option. I'm like, it'll get there when it gets there,
Yeah.
guys. Say
Shipping
inshallah.
day, inshallah.
You know when you'd ask your mom for something growing up and she'd be like,
The
inshallah.
Inshallah
Yeah.
is the book.
Oh my God, that's kind
That's-
of hilarious.
yeah.
We should.
No, inshallah
We
is like
should title
using
it
the
as
Lord's
inshallah.
name in vain. Like,
Yeah.
damn
What?
near at this point.
Why?
You can do the
Because
eye.
it's just inshallah.
No,
you're
if
just
God
throwing
wills it.
out.
If God wills
Yeah,
it, man.
God's not willing it.
People say it to
If God
avoid
wills me to
like,
send it to
commitments.
you.
I'm not really like privy to. There's a lot of shorthand now. Like it's like IA.
Yeah.
And then
I think
like,
I sent you the IA.
I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
I
A lot of people
capital
are
A.
con-
Small
yeah.
I, big A.
Small
It's a
I,
very
big A.
Arab American thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah.
those.
So the I is the
It's Arabizi.
Yeah,
Inshallah.
Insha, and then
Inshallah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Nice. Well, you were talking about your protesting in Iuni. Let's talk about
Yeah.
more of the activism too.
Yeah. We've been
So-
having
We've been
like,
going crazy.
yeah.
The whole Oscars thing.
Oh my
I
God.
remember when we were there, you were like,
But even before that, like,
Yeah.
where did it all start?
first of all, your dad, we met your
Yeah.
dad, and he was like, I've been going to these protests for so many years.
You guys are like the 1% of my friend group that's met my dad. I can't believe you three have met my dad. Like, how is that
And
possible?
then I realized
Hollywood
that you were Lebanese through your
Yeah.
dad, basically, and he was like,
He's like the
asking me
most
where I'm
Lebanese
from.
entity
Yeah.
ever. He is at Lebanon. He texted me today. He's like, never, because I'm like, he like always asks me like, do you like being half Palestinian or half Lebanese better? I'm like, I like being half Palestinian better. He texted me today.
Yeah.
Disowned.
Yeah, he texted me
Yeah.
today. Just to remind you, Lebanese people are Phoenician and we invented the alphabet.
What? Just random text
Yeah,
from dad.
Weird flex, but okay.
I'm like,
Couldn't even speak to me
No.
without us.
I'm like,
made-
spell vegetable. Like, let's start there. I'm talking about the alphabet. talking about the English alphabet.
W.
V-A-G.
Whoa.
Got me second guessing it.
B-A-B-L.
Veggie table.
Yeah.
Okay. So activism.
Oh, yeah. Back to
Your
active.
dad.
Yeah, we've been going crazy. It's hard. It's
Yeah, the
so
Oscars
hard.
party went off.
Oh,
like
yeah.
you guys did the interview.
People were so mad about that. Did you see the hate comments on our video?
Crazy.
What were they
On
mad?
where? On
The
Instagram or
Oscars
TikTok?
video on TikTok.
Oh no, I didn't. They,
Like, you guys think you're so cool. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm like, I actually kind of do think
Yeah,
we're cool.
like,
Like,
I-
I think we're like
Not so bad.
protesting like a worldwide genocide. I think this is kind of fucking awesome.
Straight up, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I kind of always was a big protester. I went like really hard for BLM in Atlanta too.
Oh, in Atlanta.
Yeah, when I was still living there. So I don't know. I think it's the best way.
Yeah.
And like now with the encampments, I love it. I think I'm gonna sleep there tonight. In
Yeah?
the UCLA
UCLA?
encampment. Oh my God, what time is it?
it's 3:30.
My UCLA decision is coming out at 5:10.
No way.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
Get accepted
like
or
whether
not?
or not I'm going to UCLA next
No
year.
way.
Yeah.
Dang. What are you applying for?
I applied for film.
Okay.
Well, if they don't, we're going to
Yeah.
protest
Yeah,
either way.
dude, I
but-
was scared because I posted a picture of me protesting at their campus literally yesterday. I'm like, I hope they didn't see
Yeah.
that and fucking rescind
Are
it.
they doing the same thing as all these other universities?
Yeah,
Are they
dude, they're
suppressing
so
the
cra-
protest?
Something that I've been thinking about a lot about that is like universities, especially like these public liberal arts universities,
Mm-hmm.
literally pride themselves at being like the forefront of the civil rights movements or
Yeah,
all
yeah, yeah.
movements. Like
Supposedly.
black rights. Yeah, black rights was born at universities.
Yeah.
Like even at Columbia, there were sit-ins at Columbia to allow black people to eat at the same tables that white people were eating at or served at. So it's like Columbia suppressing like the pro-Palestine
I
movement.
feel like don't they do that
Yeah.
for every movement? Like every
She's
movement
saying
until
they set
until
up
it's
the civil
over.
rights movement. She's
No,
saying
but I'm
all
saying like
Yeah.
they condemn
no,
it in
yeah,
the
they
moment.
condemned it, but then they
and then
use it
they-
as like they use it as like a flex, like oh we like the faculty they're like we at Columbia we were the
Yeah.
forefront, but that wasn't them.
Yeah.
You
They
guys
helped-
were the position that was
Right.
withholding the movement. So it's like funny for them to teach civil rights classes, and they even had a Palestine class and resistance classes, and like
Yeah.
I was at UCLA yesterday, and they have this like wall of. Like influential black people from like the 17
Civil rights.
1800s yeah,
Oh, okay.
or even before that, or even from the civil rights movement. I'm like, these people weren't allowed to go here like
Yeah.
less than 100 years
Right.
ago. So it's like you would think that by now universities would have it.
I mean,
Right.
they romanticize it, right? And then
Yeah.
they're like, oh, they actually do that
Till
stuff.
it's time to
And they're
actually
like, oh,
implement
yeah,
change.
let's call
Yeah.
the National Guard.
Well, they'll-
you know?
Oh my gosh.
They look at like Colombia. They were big in the, boycotting South Africa,
Yeah.
and like
yeah.
I think they divested from South Africa back
Yeah.
then. Like
Maybe I don't
So
know
now
enough
they're-
about these institutions, but it just
Yeah.
seems so out of character. Like
Oh
a
my
university is supposed to be
gosh.
this place of like new ideas
Yeah.
flourishing and
Well,
letting the students
Yeah.
express themselves.
but
It's
the
crazy
donors,
to
the
quelch.
donors, you gotta appease the donors.
I was talking to
Fuck the donors.
Yeah. No,
I mean,
it's also so
Like
sorry.
well, think about Colombia. Robert Kraft, the guy who owns the Patriots, donates millions and millions of dollars, and he's saying, "I'm going to take away my millions and millions of dollars if you don't take care of those people on campus." So what are you going to do as the administrator, the Egyptian president of Colombia,
Yeah,
by the
it's
way?
fucking crazy. I mean,
I mean, she's not like obviously she's being told what to do, and
But they
also
I just
overreact to the
think-
situation, which makes it even worse. You know, like even like USC.
You think, Maya?
I just think, I mean, I was talking to the dean of a university recently. I don't want to say who it was because he was like very scared that I was going to like expose our conversation.
What does it start with?
I was talking to a
kidding.
dean of a university, and I was just telling him, like, your students see this university as a safe space. Like, hundreds of your students have come here escaping, like, bad housing situations, bad familial situations, and just, like, seeing this as a new life and a new step to their future life. And you're calling the National Guard to slam them on the ground, pepper spray them, shoot them with rubber bullets? Like, what is this country if it's not a safe space for, like, I don't know. I feel like this, like, imposed idea of the American dream is like you can come from your third world country and you can find peace and you have this like democracy and freedom of speech, and then a kid sits in a tent in front of his math class and he gets fucking maced. Like
Freedom of speech
until you're Arab or until you're
Arab or
brown.
or black,
That your
yeah.
speech doesn't suit the narrative.
And I mean, I understand the thing about the donors. And even like when I was speaking at certain universities, a lot of the donors were even commenting like, I'm pulling my money if you speak to me. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you do, but tell that to the dean. And they do. I just think too, like I'm paying so much in tuition. Why are you, why do you don't need, like if you divest all that money is coming from donors anyway. You don't need their donation money if you're just not gonna send it to Israel. Like these universities are like billion-dollar corporations.
Yeah. $1 billion endowments that
Yeah.
they have and they use to invest and try to make more money.
Sure, their
Yeah.
pockets are getting fatter. The administration.
Oh my
course.
God! The longer this goes on, the more money they make, and like war is an industry. I mean, the more kids they kill in Gaza, the more money goes into their pockets. I mean, also like the universities aren't like they're mad because BDS, especially at universities, these students aren't mad just because you're sending money to Israel. These students are mad that you're investing in BlackRock, that you're investing in like these corporations that are
Caterpillar.
making bullets and rockets and things to shoot our people with.
But it's not even so. You have the investment, but it's the lack of our own healthcare, our own
Yes.
education system
In America,
Yeah.
yeah.
So like
Exactly.
and to make even matters worse, they have that in the occupation.
For free, and also
They get
like,
the free,
Yeah.
healthcare, education. It's like the most
Yeah.
backwards thing,
And like the bill the
96 billion between
how
Ukraine.
many times
and,
could that have solved
Yeah.
hunger and homelessness?
Yeah.
I mean, I was looking at statistics 2 days ago. 1 in 8 households in America doesn't know where their next meal is going to come from. 1 in 8.
Wow.
People in Israel are living for free. Their entire life is subsidized, and I've seen it. There's free housing, free healthcare, free education.
And as you were saying, the subsidies also come from war too.
Yes, and it all. I mean,
So they want to perpetuate the war to make
oh my gosh,
to make
like.
the money.
But this has been like a multi-trillion-dollar industry. Like Dick Cheney made like billions from the Iraq War. They're just sitting there. That they love it. They love it. They love inciting this violence, and like the people who like actually suffer from it are the lower income people living in America. I wanted to tell a quick story. I've told it before on my Instagram. Georgia, where I grew up, has one of the lowest number of insured people in the entire state. It is so hard to get insurance in Georgia. Even my friends that had money growing up, I didn't really, but some of my friends that had like good money growing up, they were uninsured because it's very difficult to get insurance.
Health insurance?
Health insurance. And I don't know. It's the South. It all has problems like that. I think Kentucky is the other big one. But so I didn't have health insurance for like 8 years, and neither did my mom or my brother. And so every year, women over a certain age are supposed to get a mammogram, but they're very expensive out of pocket. I think they're $450. And a mammogram is the test that you use to test for breast cancer. Yeah. So my mom, we are uninsured, and when money gets tight, like those are the first things, like the large purchases. Arab moms, they'll never put themselves over their kids. Yeah. So my mom just stopped getting mammograms while we were in high school. And she skipped like 3 years of mammograms. And then she woke up one day in the middle of the night and she was like, I know I have breast cancer. Like she just felt it.
Wow.
She didn't feel a lump or anything. She just felt like something was wrong with her body. So she paid the $450 to get the mammogram, and she had breast cancer. And alhamdulillah, it was stage 2. But like they could have caught it at stage 1, and she wouldn't have had to do a year of radiation or the rest of her life go to get checked for cancer. So it's like things like that when people in America are crowdfunding to pay for their parents' terminal illness when this is literally what America has promised us.
They're like, just pick yourself up by your bootstraps,
Yeah.
and work your minimum wage, wage. Yeah.
And this this patriotism that if you ask for help in America, you're like not working hard enough, and the capitalist idea when nobody in Israel is working. Their economy, if they weren't funded by the U.S. government, their economy would be completely flatlined. Even with the help of the U.S. government, their economy sucks. So it's like I'm not even fighting just for Palestine. I'm fighting for everybody in America to realize like we have like a donor. We have a servitude to a country that literally stands for fascism, and there's like a fascist state. They're elites, and also they think they're elite. They are leeches, but they also think they're elite, and they think that like they are the chosen people who deserve to be treated this way when our Americans are suffering.
Yeah.
I mean, there are people in America dying from starvation. How is that happening?
Right.
In 2024.
Yeah.
Well, people will say, if you're not pro-Israel, you're not pro-American. They also attach it like that, But it's like we're
saying that.
No, like
Yeah.
you know, people, like
People
when
that
people
are pro
talk into
Israel.
like geopolitical,
Yeah.
political, and like you don't want the
We
Russians
need an
in there.
Israel.
All the
Yeah, we
politicians
need
are
an
like-
Israel.
Like what Biden said, like if Israel didn't exist, I'd create an Israel.
Yeah.
But it's like,
But they're
it's
getting all the money
crazy.
that's not coming here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
And
it just all comes
Our lives
from.
suck because of it.
No, our lives literally suck. The economy in America is horrible. Nobody can afford anything. Rent is so high. Like,
Yeah.
You're saying Israel, they get free housing, they
housing.
get subsidized healthcare, they get free education. So is Israel a communist country then?
I don't know. And then another thing that I just found out too. I don't know how I didn't know this. You know, Netanyahu's been in office on and off for like 20 plus
yeah.
years.
Yeah.
No, it's literally a dictatorship. Like, what are you talking about? He's been in
Yeah.
office for
Yeah,
20.
yeah, no,
People
true.
don't know
It
that.
was on and
Right.
off. It was like
Wasn't he born in
He was
Philly?
actually like ousted,
Yeah, he was ousted.
and then he was on his way to prison.
And then he like finessed to
changed
come
the
back.
And then
laws or
the
something.
whole
No, he
Israel's
teamed up
government,
with
the government collapsed.
Yeah.
because it was going more liberal.
Yeah.
And then he made
They
the
messed it
coalition.
up, and then
Yeah.
they didn't have a government for a long time. And then Netanyahu came back.
came
and,
back.
and he's like,
He's
I'm
crazy,
gonna make
though.
it worse. This guy from Philadelphia,
He's literally from Philadelphia.
Polish guy from
His
Philadelphia.
kids live in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, his son lives in Miami.
Pull up.
Yeah, pull up on him next time you're out there.
Yeah,
You're so Miami, by the
yeah, I
way.
am.
You're the most Miami
He's
person I've
from
ever met.
Florida, so.
Are you?
I'm Florida man through and
You
through.
you are Florida man.
Yeah.
Florida
Wrestling
man.
gators and stuff.
You're
yeah.
like Arab Florida man, which is like their worst nightmare. The country's worst nightmare. Florida man with beard.
with
Yeah,
AK-47.
Yeah, Florida man with bomb.
I think it's an Arab girl's worst nightmare too.
yeah, yeah.
The misogyny is
Lebanese-
real with this one.
Yeah, Lebanese Florida
and
man.
Miami.
Lebanese Miami man.
Misogyny.
You're like DJ Khaled if he wasn't the worst person alive.
What are you, a physical therapist? You want massage a knee?
Massage me.
Massage a knee.
I got that. I don't think anybody else
Massage
got that.
it.
Yeah, I got it.
It's just intelligent people. It works
Yeah,
differently.
exactly.
Brother.
Got
Palestinians.
it.
Just Palestinian brain.
Brother,
Yeah,
you're
facts.
half. Come on. Get out of here. Yeah. Stop
Phoenician.
claiming this. Yeah.
What's up, brother?
You're Phoenician.
Phoenician, yeah.
I
Allegedly.
do want to talk about like some more, because we can go about the politics forever and
Yeah.
the state of this country
Yeah.
and
They've heard it before.
yeah. What are
TikTok. Ban.
yeah, what about TikTok? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's getting banned.
TikTok's
What's
getting
going on
banned.
Do you
with
think it
that?
is?
Again.
I don't think it's getting banned.
I
You
don't
guys,
think
this
so.
is
I think
this
it's-
is you guys' platform. Like, what do you how do you feel about that?
We have to get a job,
guys are
dude.
TikTok
We have to get a
right
real
there.
job.
Like my uni's right there.
What
Fuck.
happened?
I think it's unconstitutional. First of all,
Yeah.
they tried to ban it within Montana or whatever, and that
It
didn't
didn't
go
work,
through.
yeah.
They have users in Montana.
There people live in Montana.
Hannah. Anyways, so I don't think it's constitutional, like free speech thing.
Didn't Biden sign it or something?
No, he signed it, but they're taking it up in the courts.
I mean, apparently TikTok has 9 months to sell to like a US.
Right.
Yeah,
US
interest.
company.
But here's the thing: they've tried. Like, I don't know. I don't know you noobs. I've been on TikTok for 7 years.
Yeah, I'm a noob.
Yeah, you.
Compared
noob.
to you, I'm like
You're
2
noobs.
years in.
TikTok even wasn't it Musically before that?
I got it like
Yeah.
right when it sold.
When I went to TikTok.
It's
So,
been 7 years.
Yeah, since I was 16. I'm 22. Someone do the math on that.
6 years. Smart. Remember with 2 seconds ago?
That's
you
why
know
we
the
need
smart
TikTok,
people.
dude. That's why we need TikTok. We know I can do
That's
math.
why TikTok
I
should
have
be
a
banned.
43% math right now, guys. 43%. 43%
In what?
I
in
didn't know
statistics.
6 plus 6.
Oh.
Wait.
So,
Like your grade?
Yeah.
but why is TikTok getting banned?
Okay, but let's focus on something else.
Yeah.
Okay, the T is in my 7 years on TikTok, they have tried or threatened to ban it like at least 4 times. It's never gotten this far, but I don't think it's going to be banned. Also, like they banned TikTok in India, but TikTok has the most like Indian users. Like there's ways around a TikTok ban.
VPNs and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna get banned.
They're not
I
too
don't think
worried.
they can. There's so many. I think I saw yesterday there's 7 million U.S. small businesses on TikTok. 7 million?
Yeah,
They
that's a
would
big
destroy
one.
the economy.
Oh my God! If
Yeah.
TikTok was banned, we'd be flopping, dude.
Commerce.
And then
yeah,
also, I
crazy.
think some people, like, actually, what I think is scary is I think some people will fall into a deep depression because, like, you know how addicted. I mean,
Oh yeah.
some people are so addicted. I think
Yeah.
if they ban
TikTok
it,
is so
Cold
good.
turkey.
It's like a drug.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you
it
think,
knows.
do you think
Oh,
the
yeah.
other platforms are involved in this? They want like.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I'm
there's
sure.
a-
I'm
Meta,
sure it's a
like, we
lobby,
want-
dude. I'm sure, dude.
Meta
Meta
wants
is
some
so
more.
shady.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They want the
Yeah.
user, like they're afraid that TikTok is
They've
taking
been
all
stealing
the.
their algorithm
Yeah.
and stuff because TikTok got that good algorithm.
I think Zuckerberg is. I think the Zuck is like the Antichrist. I think there's something really, really
Well,
Well, he's
scary.
definitely funding this TikTok ban.
You see him with the new beard?
and he's like,
The
you
fake
went from
beard?
steal your dad to steal your girl. Or some shit. Yeah.
Ew, he gives me like the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, alien man right there.
Would you rather be stuck in a room with Zuckerberg or a bear?
I mean, I
a good
think me and the
question.
bear could see eye to eye. on
Yeah,
certain
I feel
things.
like
Like,
Have you seen the Russians with the bears? That's
at least
Yeah.
it's from planet Earth. The bear,
Yeah,
you
at
know?
least, dude, Zuck is a lizard, dude, 100%.
I saw a comment going back on the beard thing. They said it's crazy how AI made him look more human.
Yeah,
That was AI. The beard was AI.
he doesn't look human.
Yeah.
And he has like nothing.
Right.
I think Elon Musk is also like up there with like horrible people.
They're all. I mean,
I mean, Elon flip flopped on Palestine so badly.
So fast.
Wait, did he?
Yeah, the
He
richest man
switched
in the
up on
world.
us.
You don't need anybody.
What did he do?
He pulled
started-
up to Israel and
For-
he.
well, before
First, he
that,
said like
I'm gonna
if you're
give them
creating
internet.
on Joe Rogan. He was like, if you keep bombing people, basically, you're creating more
Yeah.
resistance
Yeah.
fighters.
Which makes sense.
And then he
Yeah.
tried to give him internet, right? Was that part of it?
Starlink,
I think he
yeah.
gave him Starlink.
He tried to give Palestine Starlink.
Yeah, to us. Yeah, and then he
They
went.
said no.
They invited him to the land that they occupy, and they gave him a little tour. And God knows what else they told
I
him.
think what happened was, I don't know if this is accurate. Apparently, he made like a crazy anti-Semitic video, like actually anti-Semitic, like said some, right? He said something.
so they got some blackmail on
He
it.
retweeted like some like crazy, insane anti-Semitic.
I heard that. Yeah,
And then
actually.
they were threatening to take Twitter from him. Everybody stopped
yeah.
using there was like a big Twitter X boycott
Right.
because they
Like the brands are
he
gonna pull
retweeted that
out,
crazy
yeah.
video and then he was like, you know what will fix this?
PR.
If I go shake hands with Netanyahu on the first week of the genocide. And he went and he did. And then like Netanyahu took him like on a birthright trip.
To the
Right.
kibbutz
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, he did, they did the birthright treatment on him.
Literally, the brainwash.
Yeah.
Give him the number 2 brainwash
Yeah.
with the fries on the side.
What's the
Yeah.
what is the birthright? Y'all been on that or not? Yeah.
You know, I
birthright?
thought about it in high school.
Yeah.
I thought about trying to like apply to it so I could go back to Palestine, dude. It's so hard. As a Palestinian, they're like,
I mean, wouldn't you have to convert to Judaism or
no,
something?
you just need a letter from a rabbi.
Really? Oh wow,
Yeah.
you really did look into it.
No. I very looked into it. I was trying to go. I was trying to go to Palestine.
How do you verify?
Isn't that crazy? As a Palestinian, you have to do that just to go
Yeah.
home.
Yeah, I was like, how do I? But my last name's Abdallah. They're gonna be like,
Yeah, yeah. You're gonna get a couple eyes for sure on that name.
A lot of them are also.
yeah. Have you heard of that comedian Ahmed Weisenberg? I love him.
What?
Have you
Ahmed
seen
Ahmed
him?
Weisen.
Is it Mohammed?
His name is Ahmed.
Ahmed.
Ahmed
Ahmed.
Weisenberg.
I love him.
Is it Ahmed?
I think it might be.
Probably
He
Ahmed.
doesn't know. He's
But
not.
wait, Weisenberg?
haha.
Ahmed Weisenberg is a crazy name.
Right? I think his mom was Muslim and his dad was Jewish.
That's like if both sides was a person, that's him.
yeah,
see.
he's the solution.
He's
Yeah,
just-
literally.
He's the solution. There's-
Ahmed Weinberg. Shout out Ahmed Weinberg.
Is it? Let me see.
I know.
Oh my God.
I saw him
Ahmed.
last month.
I mean, is he cool?
We gaslit
He's
the
funny
fuck
as
out of
hell.
him.
Yeah.
He was right.
What do you mean?
You were right about Ahmed. He
Ahmed,
gaslit
yeah.
you. I think you guys should fight.
Maybe he's
He's a
mispronouncing
comedian.
it.
And his name is
We
Ahmed.
should.
Ahmed Weinberg.
Ahmed.
He's funny though. I've seen his set like live, and he's pretty funny. I think his dad's Jewish and his mom's Muslim or something. Something. I mean, the Weinberg
Yeah.
Right.
sounds like the dad's last
Have you ever
name.
thought about how Philistine,
But he's gonna,
Weinberg is
like-
definitely Arab.
huh?
Palestine?
Palestine. Oh
It's
yeah, I
the
heard that
solutions
joke.
in the name.
The solutions. Yeah, this guy's gonna solve it.
Or it's
Ahmed.
like in the occupation, the palace of the Stein.
Got rap. He's like spin bars.
Yeah, he's
here.
spit a little,
He's like-
do a little cipher for
Yeah,
us.
let's do it.
Scythe?
Should I
That's
cipher?
Throw dirt on
tomorrow.
our name and defame us. More hurt on our pain and detain us. Swore that we'll be.
You had that's not off dome.
Yeah.
That's not off dome.
not off
No.
That's not off
I was
dome.
practicing that in the plane
You ain't got
today.
the
'cause I'm
answers,
studying
Sway.
it tomorrow. Yeah, that's not
You got something
freestyle.
freestyle?
I mean, I could, you know me. You know me.
Okay,
You
should I
gotta,
make
say
vibes?
you gotta say my line. I don't freestyle because my style ain't free.
That I don't
You
freestyle.
see that? Your silence after you said that.
You can play a beat towards
Actually,
it.
no, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll cipher at the end.
All right.
I'll cipher.
Bet.
I'll
Oh, yeah,
cipher.
when
Yeah,
bring her
because
on,
you
do a
got
little-
some.
Come on.
Little music segment.
Yeah, you got some music coming out.
All right, come on.
Me and my brother and his friends would sit in our backyard and cipher
guys,
after school.
we got
Really?
Arab,
So embarrassing,
Ariana
yeah.
Grande.
What would you do in that? You would sing?
I would cipher. No, I would rap. I'd freestyle.
We have Arabana Grande.
Arabana Grande.
Ariana Grande.
We have Norhan in
Yeah.
the building. Wow.
Yeah.
Can you hit a yeah for us?
I was
No.
considering
Silence.
it. I was like, I'm about to
Nah.
do it.
No.
How many?
No.
Yeah.
Hello, you guys.
Atif just like quit. He's like, I'm done.
Hello.
Where did he go? Hello.
Very nice to have you too. We have so
Yeah.
many special guests in the building today.
The specialist guest.
Aw.
Wonderful.
Dude,
Not
she's
her.
so sweet.
Sorry.
Man.
Not
He
her.
is very sweet.
Wait, keep gassing me. I cut you off. You're about to say something nice about me.
Yeah, good. Don't stop now.
Fuck.
Yeah, I was just gonna say she's so sweet. She's like the sweetest
Aw,
person I've met
really?
in LA. So yeah.
No, she
Yeah.
is
you.
very, Maya's
Yeah,
very
you're
nice and
awesome.
considerate.
Thank you, guys. Oh,
What else is she? She's
you're very sweet too, Nothan.
Thanks.
We're roommates right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun.
That must
It's a
be
fun
fun.
time.
Really
Yeah.
fun. We actually like the most two boring people alive, so we don't really do anything.
That's
Are you?
true. We both spend so much time in our room.
Yeah.
We just
Yeah, like
He's like
separately.
freaking
or-
out. She has no idea where she's gonna get the stuff. And then I asked you like after the party, what happened?
Oh yeah, and I was
I was like,
a
where
little
did you go out
confused.
after?
No.
And you're like, I went home
and made pizza.
And
we
made
go
pizza.
home every day.
Yeah.
I'm like in bed by 10, cozy.
I know,
Some
me
hot
too.
chocolate.
You
Like
guys
a
hang
little
out?
bear.
You guys
Sound
hang
like a little
out?
bear. We do hang out.
Yeah, we went to a Korean spa together.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Korean what?
So
A
nice.
Korean spa.
Spa.
Yeah.
Like a wee spa.
We spa. We went to
Yeah.
We spa.
Was it?
Yeah.
That shit. I mean,
nice.
what time?
We went at night. When
Like
do you go?
real, like how late we talking?
We went at like midnight.
Yeah.
Like
Why? It's like
a
overnight-
cutoff.
It's an
Yeah.
overnight thing, right?
Like
you
it's a
can-
24 hours type,
Yeah.
like weird,
I feel like you love
scary hours.
I
type
feel like
stuff.
you love We Spa because you can get naked in front of other men.
Isn't it like a co-ed situation? I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
You don't have to go to the naked part.
Yeah, we didn't. I didn't do that.
I didn't do that
Yeah.
either this
Hold on,
time.
hold on. Keep it halal. Keep it halal.
But it's only girls. It's only girls.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like the that part of it is only
Yeah.
not mixed. That's at least. So Nurhan, where are you from?
I was born in Brooklyn, but I live in like the Chicago suburbs. But I'm kind of like in this process of moving here.
Yeah,
Yeah, inshallah.
Yeah.
Say inshallah.
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 Bukra, I will move there.
Bukra.
I actually just came back from Chicago like this morning.
Oh no way! What were you doing in Chicago?
Visiting family. Yeah, my grandma was sick.
Is she okay?
That she's getting better. But I was hanging out with Hanny too for a little bit out there.
Oh no way!
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't think I ran into you last time, the 2 times ago when I was in Chicago and they were recording the album, The Art of.
The Art of War. Yeah, yeah.
But you know, I was at a few of those sessions. It was pretty dope time, right? How was that
Yeah.
experience for you?
Honestly, like it was so beautiful. It was very emotional because obviously like writing that you have to take out or like bring out a lot of emotions. You have to really like get detailed with what's going on with how people are feeling. Oh, sorry. And yeah, so like it was just very emotional. We were all like sharing like our, I guess, what we think of everything going on. And then it also became very beautiful because we wrote a lot of hopeful songs too. And I don't know, it was just like we built a little community around each other while making these songs. And then the feedback too was like even more beautiful. Like I was at an event and a girl came up to me and she was crying. She was like, your songs give me hope, like from The Art of War. And I started crying. I was like, oh my God. Like I didn't know it like makes that
That's
big of a
amazing.
difference.
Oh, it does. I feel like music is the way to like touch people.
Yeah, that's true.
Speaks directly to the soul of people.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, you had to dig into the deepest parts of yourself to deliver that message.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It was definitely a really dope like community environment that developed over those couple weeks that they were, the album was being made. People were flying in from like England,
Yeah.
places. It's so cool.
Yeah, that's true. It was fun. It was a good time.
You also have some.
Yesterday at the event when you, like met.
Oh, Fozia? Yeah.
You guys were taking pictures together, and it's like you fit right in. I think what I
Yeah,
mean. Like,
she matches it.
yeah.
Thank you
Like
so
the vibe. It wasn't
much.
like you were a fan. It was like you were a colleague.
Really?
You know what I mean?
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Her.
I honestly feel like
So she was so talented, but I feel like also, you belong up there too.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. I feel like everything's been kind of like falling into place for me the last few months. And like, I don't know. Like, so when people tell me that, I'm just like, it's like shocking to hear that, oh, like I belong here. But then I also kind of feel it. Like, I
You
feel
do.
Like, yeah. Like, you know, when God's like kind of telling you, like, just keep going.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be here.
And then you have new music coming, right?
Yeah.
He showed me a sneak peek, not much, of some of the new videos that you have.
Oh, yes.
Girl, they are fire.
Fantastic.
Seriously,
you.
mashallah, like top notch stuff. I
Thank
mean,
you
it was
so
looking so
much.
good. I can't wait for people to see it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, you
thank you.
you literally just dropped the song today, right?
Yes, I did.
What is it called?
today. Le. So, Lish.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think it's
Why
gonna
did
be
you
her
drop
the
the song?
hitmaker. I think it's gonna be her number one.
Thank you. I don't even, like, it's crazy. It's always the songs that, like, you least expected that everyone loves the most.
I'm obsessed with it, dude.
You have like the instrumental version online or something?
I
good?
do in my email.
Can you sing a little a cappella?
I could. Does that work in here? Like, can I sing?
We can also play the.
Huh?
I'll play it after, but yeah, we could do an acapella.
Yeah, just spit some
Okay.
bars.
Okay. Don't get offended by this lyric. It's like,
For men? The Arab red flags?
Look
Yeah.
how scared they
Yeah.
look.
and then, like, what is she about to say?
Scared?
It's like,
This is like a biography.
like,
How did you get the song about him?
Why'd you write a song about me?
I take my red
it's
glasses
funny.
off.
A lot of people ask that, though. Like, a lot of guys will ask me, like, did you write this about me? I'm like, what the
Did you write this about? They're like texting you, like,
yeah, they're
is
like,
this about me?
I'm like, no. It's
But
just a
Mariah, you go like, why are you so obsessed with
But
me?
if the shoe fits,
Right.
if the shoe fits, Deb get in it.
That's your next shirt.
Wallah.
That's so funny. But yeah, I could sing like a little bit. It's like I did not warm up, but where do they keep the real damn man? I've been looking everywhere for good in I can. Got a question, help me understand. Whatever.
What? Wait! You cut it off at the best part.
Is that the
Should I-
shit
Okay,
you
go
wrote?
back. One more time. From
Okay, good. You got me thinking I'm insane. You don't want me, but you don't want him for me. Whatever.
It's so good.
What? She goes, whatever. Wait. So you literally were on the same wavelength as Fauzia.
Yeah.
She has the same
Yeah, she does the
vibe.
la, la,
Yeah.
la, las.
Like the Shakira stuff. Yeah.
Shakira.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So
You have a beautiful voice, mashallah.
yeah.
Mashallah.
I did not warm up though. So
Yeah, I know.
He's
No,
like,
that was
wrong.
amazing.
I didn't even warm up.
Yeah, she's just
Like, whatever.
like, I didn't warm up, guys. So excuse my voice. And then she wins a Grammy.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Wait, what happened? Why are they
all the award
Yeah, we
shows.
have award show trauma.
Establishment.
Fuck the man.
We'll make our own
You
Grammys.
wanna-
We should make our Arab Grammys.
What would we
What
call,
do we
what would we
call
call
it?
it?
Yeah.
Annie and I were talking about that
The
actually.
Oh
Hannies?
no way!
He's like, we need our own award show.
We would
Yeah,
call
we
it
do.
the-
We do.
Yeah, because we don't need to wait on them to give us props. Like,
That's true.
Yeah. Also, I don't even want props from them.
Yeah.
If you think it's good, do I think it's good?
Right.
Or
That's true. Yeah.
You guys are collaborating too, apparently.
we're trying to
Yeah?
make a song.
Yeah.
Maya,
I
you
think it's gonna be
sing?
cool.
I
I hear her on the house. She's
do
really
you?
She's like in the shower.
She's like putting her ear to the door, like Pitch
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, no, she's
Oh.
good.
I didn't know you were into music.
I'm trying. No, I wanted to release an album like 2 years ago. It's so hard. I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
Tell me about it.
Because you rap, right?
No. Oh my God. Actually, let me spit real quick.
Yeah.
Cypher.
Yeah. Can you beatbox? That was kind of cool.
Wait, you can?
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
What?
Let's go, Maya.
Oh, wait, no, I'm not going to do it.
I'll give you the ad libs.
Okay, go.
What?
We in the stew.
Yeah.
What it do?
Hey.
Me and the crew.
Hey.
I don't know.
Hey.
What else to say? Norhan. Go. That was a pass. Wow.
Dr. Seuss up in this bitch over here.
That's so funny.
Oh, yeah, okay, you got some bars, girl.
But
Alright, alright.
we're trying to release a duet or a song together
Yeah.
about Palestine.
Yeah. Okay. Amazing. I'm definitely be excited to hear
It's
Maya
really cool.
on
I'm
the track
excited.
with Nurhan.
Maya on the
Yeah.
track.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maya
What's-
on the beat.
Can I do your producer tag if you ever start producing?
Oh my god, you know I actually started producing. Yeah, I made one beat.
Yeah?
But like,
I want to hear
it's
it.
not bad.
Your tag would be, I'd do it, I'd say, Norhan. Norhan made that shit.
Right. Yeah,
Norhan don't trust you.
If Norhan don't trust you, I'm going to shoot you.
Wait, that was kind of good though. I'm not gonna lie.
What if your tag was just a straight up Zagaruta?
I literally was zakhrating yesterday.
Zakhrating?
Were you the one who
It's a
told me my
verb?
zakhrat was
Dude, hit your Zagrut.
That's definitely gonna pop this mic, right?
I mean, you could back up a little bit.
Lean back. Try. Should we do?
Hey.
Can I try?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm nervous.
You got this.
This is like, I feel like this is how my brother's gonna find a wife. He's gonna line 10 Arab women up and be like,
Right.
who can suck it the best?
Just imagine your brother's getting married. It'll come out
I'd be
natural.
silent because I'd be so afraid for the woman.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that's funny. Hey,
That was
come
good.
on.
Was it good?
That's
Look
what's
at the
up.
way
Yeah, you
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
do that. Yeah.
We're gonna go downstairs. We're gonna go downstairs, and everyone's gone.
Yeah.
People start running.
They're like, oh
Should
my
we start
God.
praying?
Yeah.
Someone say Allahu Akbar.
Racist.
Racism.
Racism.
But anyways,
Cool.
Well, that was amazing, guys.
Well, we're excited to hear the project that's coming out.
thank you.
Yeah, we're glad you got to stop by and speak to us.
Thank you so much.
You know,
That shit
it going.
delicious too.
I love watermelon.
Remember when y'all were like, why'd you put it on the eye on our logo?
You're making shit up now,
Okay.
bro.
Neither of you knew what the
What are you talking
watermelon was
about?
when we started this thing.
Maya.
You're just.
Hey, I forgot you were sitting
Yeah,
here. She
yeah.
hasn't said
Can you
anything.
get a confirmation?
I hate when you guys fight. Oh my gosh, somebody please. Somebody answer the AT&T guy. I'm stressed. What do we do? I don't know. Hamza, handle it, please.
That'll be fine. They'll come back tomorrow. They give you like an 8-hour window, and they're like, "I'm
They
here."
literally, they gave me 12 to 4. You think I'm gonna sit? I have like 14 people calling me like, where the fuck is my bandana? I can't be home 8 to
Jeez.
4. I spit when I did that. I'm
Oh
sorry.
no, you're good. So we
Sounds like
should wrap
he's
this
gonna
up,
get it
right?
taken care of.
Mr.
We
Hamza.
got
Hamza.
7 minutes.
But
Okay.
I wanted to know about one thing. Why
Yeah.
what about our
God.
generation, this generation, the younger
Yeah.
generation, your generation, makes y'all and us have just such good takes on everything?
Oh my gosh. Well, I think there are definitely people in our generation that are just like so stupid
I
too.
mean, for sure, yeah, true.
But I think it's I think people are like a lot more confident in our generation to try things. I don't know, like our parents were like married at 14, like not mine, but like yeah, like our parents were
They're
like I
just
think a little bit
Tough,
more
scared of trying things
yeah.
because they don't know how it's gonna go.
I think our generation is a little less scared of failure too, because like I don't know, we watched like our parents fail so many times, especially like I watched the 2008 recession in HD 5K quality in my house. So it's like we've watched our parents like do the right thing and then fail so many times that I think like we're like fuck it, like. And then even my parents told me, they were like, you need to stop posting about Palestine because you're not going to get a job. Like my dad told me that, and I'm like, oh,
Well,
so you're stupid. No. I'm like,
Well,
oh, so
I
you're
mean,
wrong.
Yeah.
Do you like wholeheartedly believe that like you just don't want to work with anybody who doesn't support you, basically?
Yeah, I would never.
Yeah.
I would never go right now to work for a Zionist corporation.
Right.
Like I can't.
Okay.
I can't even like go to a small coffee shop without asking them, does anybody in here donate to Israel?
Yeah.
Like I take it too far. People get mad at
I'm
me.
the same way in the way when I go to an Arabic, like a Mediterranean
Oh, hell no.
restaurant. I'm
If they
like,
have falafel on like their
like,
menu,
what is
I'm
the
like,
ethnicity of your owners?
Yeah.
Where are they from? I
Where
need to
are
know.
your
I've seen-
owners from?
You know, I've been to restaurants that have menu items that says Israeli salad.
Oh,
Yeah,
all the time.
That's when you walk out.
They think fattoush is Israeli salad.
Right,
Like fattoush
yeah.
is not even Palestinian. It's just like Arab.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
God, I
what
was
it
talking
is.
to a Zionist, not talking to them, they commented, they were like, hummus is the most ancient Israeli dish. I'm like, I think hummus came
Ancient.
from Egypt, actually. Like, I think like you're not even appropriating the right country. I think hummus came from like a totally different country.
And guess what? There's a lot of Jewish people that were in Egypt because
Yeah.
that's where Judaism started.
Yeah.
But hummus was Egyptian, not the identity that you
Yeah.
created politically and then tied to
And
hummus.
also, like, Jews could have been a part of creating hummus, but like, why do you have to make
But it's
it
not
like
part of the state
is
of
the state of
Israel.
Israel? Like falafel being their
Right.
falafel falafel being their national food.
Right.
Like, guys, I don't think that came from your land.
Right. It's like if
Might have.
we were talking about this with Rahma Zain earlier. It's like if you are gonna claim you either claim your Arab identity,
Yeah.
or you claim the identity that hates Arabs and wants to destroy
Yeah.
Arabs.
Yeah.
Like pick
There's
one.
no in
You
between.
can't be both.
Wait, can we do like a really funny clip?
Yeah.
Let's do something hilarious.
Okay. What is?
You have something in
do you
mind,
know
or do you
what-
want
No,
us
no,
to
no.
come up
I
with it?
wanted you to come up with it
You
right
wanna-
now.
Oh, I
do-
have a thing. What do you think about thirst trapping for Palestine? Because this guy does it a lot.
I've been doing it since day one.
And then one of my friends saw the video
Even
that we did. He was
subconsciously.
like, "That girl is so cute. I'm pro-Palestinian now."
I get a lot
Are you
of comments.
guilty? Are you guilty of this?
Oh yeah, dude. If my
Can you say hi to my friend?
Yeah. Hi.
friend.
Tell him why he should support.
In the Ayuni
I
merge?
think you should support Palestine.
Full
No, I
circle
definitely
moment.
think I get a lot of messages. Guys, we're picking up. I get a lot of messages. I get a lot of messages from Israelis that are like, I don't know, you're making me change my. That picture you posted is making me change my mind. I'm like, yeah.
So we're not all
I got a whole vault.
So
I'm
what
like,
are you
so wait,
saying?
I'm not a terrorist. I think a lot of protesters just say by any means possible.
Yeah, whatever. it
By
takes.
any means possible.
You got non-violent resistance, violent resistance,
And then the third
thirst
cap
trapping.
and thirst trapping.
Resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Posting a little.
Yes.
People get so mad when I like made my brand because it's like tight kufiyya. Like you can kind of see your tummy a little bit. I'm like, how do you think the Israeli men are gonna stop supporting Israel? I'm trying to send an army of the sexiest Arab women to bring them
Yeah,
to
and that's
bring
what
them
they try.
to
You know,
America.
they try to do that on other like it's a
Yeah, they
it's
do.
It's
It's a setup.
Psyop.
Both.
Yes.
Well,
So we should do that
to
for
make
the
this-
women too, or what?
Not to make
I'm
this
creating it,
dark. but go ahead.
Yeah, I'm creating an army of the sexiest Arab women to bring the Israeli man here and then leave them.
Dump them.
Dump them,
Right, where
and
they
then
find
like
them.
find a way. But then Israel's be like, we'll pay so much money for you to come back, Habibi, please.
Too late at that
Isn't the
point.
best
Too
way
late.
to
Once you
like
go
coexist
Arab.
He's heartbroken. Yeah.
in that way? That coexistence.
If men think they can handle a Palestinian woman, I think
I'll talk about it. They're not ready. They don't know
not
what's in
ready.
store for them.
I don't even think Palestinian men can handle Palestinian women.
No. I mean, it's tough. It's tough to handle.
Why not?
Palestinian.
I don't get it.
Till I was dating a white woman.
They're very resilient.
I mean, it's
Who are you?
the strength of character.
Was that fucked up? Was that
Is he
fucked up?
That's all
I don't know. I don't know.
Who's tall
You got
dating?
more tea than I do. I don't know.
Huh?
We're on rocks right now.
Oh.
It's a rocky
Scrap that. I
situation.
will say, no, I feel like all Palestinian men are dating like non-Arabs right now. They're scared. We're too riled up. I like come home from a protest, hit my husband. I'm like, that's for.
We're reversing the
Why isn't the
misogyny.
tabbouleh ready?
Yeah, why isn't the tabbouleh ready?
حبيبتي بس الفول الفرن.
He like starts scrubbing
You
the
don't need
floor.
a phone for
He's
tabbouleh.
He's so
I was gonna take the
scared.
chicken out of the fridge. I swear.
Oh,
We're too on
gosh.
fire right now.
Don't forget the chicken in the fridge when mom comes home. Jeez.
I would hide.
Yeah.
I would just hide for hours.
You like try to microwave it.
You're blow drying it with the air dryer. No, the scariest thing on earth is when you forget that your mom told you something. She walks in, you're watching
You hear
Cartoon
the
Network.
garage open.
And then you're like,
I'm watching Disney Channel. I see my mom come in. Oh my
Or you
god! I
just
run.
remembered when, and she like you just
She's
put
pulling
it,
into the
yeah.
driveway.
and
Light
it's a cold
flashes.
chicken in a warm bowl.
I'm like, wallahi, mom, I pulled it out hours ago. It's just something wrong with the chicken. I swear.
it's just extra frozen.
It was just frozen. It's from Israel.
That's hilarious.
Blame it on them.
Well,
I blame them for everything.
Right? Hey, they probably blame you for everything too.
Yeah, they do.
It was Hamas in the chicken.
Mama, it was Hamas. They made the chicken extra cold.
and scene.
And scene.
Okay, cool. I guess
Yeah.
we're done.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming by.
You got the part.
Thank you.
This is what you guys will
Habibti
see.
House.
We're starting a
Audition.
spin-off podcast called the Habibti House. Let us know in the comments if you want.
Bro, just hijack that movie.
Sorry.
Damn, this hijacker right here. Let's we're gonna start a Habibti House podcast, and let us know if you want to hear the female perspectives, which we all obviously want to hear.
We
love
have
having
2
you.
members of the Habibti House podcast confirmed. Comment down below who you want to see as the 3rd woman of the
Host.
Habibti House, the 3rd host of the Habibti House podcast. Inshallah, it'll come soon. Bukra.
Bukra.
Habibti House.
Inshallah,
Bukra.
Bukra. Yeah, but if you guys want to see that,
Honestly-
definitely spam the comments. Habibti House.
Yeah.
3 women.
At
Little
least.
spin off. Get some
What
more
were you gonna say?
representation.
Honestly.
Oh no, nothing. I was gonna say the Bukra and Inshallah stuff is fun. Like I feel like
Oh.
we need to incorporate that into.
We can make that a skill.
Into your merch, like shipping or something.
That'd be funny.
Inshallah, Bukra.
Inshallah, Bukra.
You asked
You're
me
gonna
to
play the
freestyle.
outro?
That's why I was
Oh
gonna do the
yeah.
outro
Can you just do it
music.
really fast?
Just for one, in due time.
Oh, we're
we'll send 'em
out.
back where they're from. When it's stunned by.
Free my people living in an open air prison. Hear the frequency of freedom if you dare listen. Spitting gas on something that you better go
It's a rap, get it?
But a deaf ear can never hear the wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, that was awesome.
Honestly, that was like one of the most fun ones.